Hey everybody, Chris here from Tennessee. I'm enjoying some fourth generation Erik Stokkebeye 1931 blend. And I've got in here this briar, I've got a charcoal filter. But it hasn't seemed to dull the flavor at all, as far as I can tell. This is the second bowl I've had. And the other pipe I had, I smoked this in, did not have a charcoal filter. And this time around, I'm getting much more flavor than the first time. And I will say, the more you can pack harder into a bowl, the better this blend is. So this is like a flake and a half. My first bowl was a flake, and it burned down pretty quickly, and I just wasn't getting much flavor, just like Cavendish. This, however, is totally different. It's just a testament to, what pipe you decide to pick. How you pack a pipe can really affect, how your pipe tobacco tastes. But I'll tell you that I'm really enjoying this now. And for those of you that have... this is a tough one for me to describe, because I'm just getting over a head cold, and there's a little bit of that grogginess left. Maybe my flavor is up. I don't think it is, because I've been eating. I can taste everything fine. It seems like I can smell everything fine. I had this cold, and even during the cold, I could still taste things. But anyway, I can't put my finger on the flavor, the specific flavors, but if you've ever had a Black and Mild or like a Swisher Sweet cigarillo, this tastes like a much better version of those. Just reminds me so much of like a Swisher Sweet, little gas station cigarillos that you can get. After getting into pipe smoking, I went back to try a Black and Mild a couple years ago or something, after having been smoking a pipe for a year or two, and I was like, ooh, I remember these being much more tasty. Like, such a big difference when you've had like the luxury of pipe tobacco and you go to like, a Black and Mild, or I've never smoked cigarettes, but I'm sure if you go back to a cigarette or, cheap cigars or something, you're like, oh, I'm sure I'm not the only one there, but this is like how good I remember Black and Milds being. Black and Milds are not that good after smoking a pipe tobacco, but this is like a nice, high-quality Swisher Sweet, or a little cigar or something. It's not like the distinct flavor of cigar leaf, but it's just really... This tastes like what I imagine those little Bandito cigarillos are. I know pipesandcigars.com sells them, and I've always wanted to try them. They come in little burlap sacks, and like there's different flavors, but like their basic one is called Smooth and Sweet. That's what this is. This is what I picture those tasting like. A little smooth and sweet cigarillo. It smells like one to me. This smells like somebody lighting up a little smooth and sweet cigarillo. I can't really tell, like, it doesn't taste nutty at all. There's definitely like a constant sweetness, like a smooth sweetness to it, which is plenty noticeable to me. It's constantly there. I'd say it's a very straightforward smoke, very soft. I don't think there's any chance of bite. My bowl has stayed pretty warm, fairly hot. Very, very good burning. Like, I didn't have to light this more than once, and I've been smoking it for 20 minutes here. It seems to take to an even burn. Even the first bowl I had took to a light easily. I folded and stuffed the flakes the first time as well, and nice even burn all the way down the pipe. So this is like if you want like a super light, smooth and sweet cigarillo, like this is a great blend. I can only imagine that aging this would be a treat. I think my tin is already like, I can't remember. This might be a tin that's like 2 years old. I could have that wrong. I think it might be 2 years old. Anyway, I jarred it up immediately, but yeah, it has a very natural taste. Whatever toppings they've put in here, I think there's toppings, are very light. If anything, it's not like a tropical fruity or anything like that. It's just like tastes like sweet cigar. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. A little bit of spice in the retrohale, but no spice otherwise. You don't. Only if you retrohale it, you'll get spice. Otherwise, there's nothing, no detectable spice whatsoever. It's very smooth. The flavors are very melded together, like very melded together, to the point where I can't really distinguish what's what, which is fine. It's good. Very unified blend. They've really crafted a unique flavor with this one. If I had to guess, I would say there's a slight honey essence to it, like clover honey. You know what I mean? Like, and if you really enjoy this one, if you don't puff on it like crazy, you'll get more flavor and more sweetness. So if you go at it conservatively, you'll really taste on the exhale. You'll really taste like sort of more sweetness, more herbs, a little bit like cloves. There's like cloves to it, with a little bit of honey, like cloves, like, you know, those dry cloves you can get in a jar that you could. I remember my parents putting that on like a holiday ham or something way back in the day. Yeah. Smooth, sweet cigarillo. Touch of honey. A little bit of cloves. It's almost like sweetening the tip of my pipe a little bit too. It's really lovely. It's a nice blend. And at like roughly $10 a tin for a 1.7 ounce tin, 50 grams, it's cheaper than most flake tobaccos out there. When you find it on sale, you can find it for $8 or $9. So $10 everyday price, I think, essentially. I'm pretty sure it's around $10 normally online. Erik Stokkebeye, 4th generation, 1931 blend. Yeah, it's not distinct. To me, it's not distinctly Burley or Virginia. Just like something out of left field for me. I think based on the smell, I'm assuming this is more heavily Burley than anything else, but not by the taste. Almost like there's a little dark-fired Kentucky in there. Yeah, I should probably read the description on this again. Maybe there is some dark-fired Kentucky in there, giving it that almost like cigar-like essence. But very, very light, smooth, creamy, sweet. Not creamy, smooth and sweet cigar. Yeah. All right, I'm repeating myself. Good blend. Go ahead and try it. At this price, you can't lose. All right. And if you don't like it the first time, you're not getting much flavor, try packing it differently. Try it in a different pipe. All right, that's it for today. God bless. Talk to you again soon.